Hi, this is a tutorial for Picture This using Google Drawing. So I created a new folder and created a new Google Drawing document by going to New, More, Google Drawings. And it comes up transparent, and I can resize it or change the proportions of it, but I'll leave it where it is approximately. And the grid is transparent or white, but I'm going to put a background on it by right-clicking and picking like a light gray as my canvas. You can always change it later. First, I'm going to start playing with images. So I'm going to upload an image I already had on the computer. Let's see. No. Yeah, this one with the boy. And I can always resize it as you would expect, and last year I showed you two different ways to crop it. One is to use this little crop tool, crop image, which allows you to keep it a rectangle or square, and it doesn't delete any of the image, it just hides it or masks it out. So if I want it back, or if I want to move the image to put it more on the right or more on the left, you can do that, and once you've cropped it, you can resize it and make it smaller. Once you have your image, then you can go to Format options, and there's many things to explore here. So size and rotation, you can change its position if you're very scientific. Recoloring might give you a different story. So maybe if your story is sad and you need to make everything look blue, you could do that. You can add a drop shadow. And again, don't forget, let me change the distance first so you can see it. You can also change the color or make a custom drop shadow that might match something else you're doing. And if it's appropriate, you can add a reflection, and there's a few options within the reflection. The other way let me turn that off. The other way I said you could edit it is by cropping an image in a shape. So let me get this back to the original. Then click on the arrow right next to it called Mask Image, and now I can mask in a shape. So let's take this shape here, and it didn't change the image at all. Well, it did change it a little bit, didn't it? So now you can have a shape like that. I brought in another image. Let's try a combination of the two. So first I'm going to crop to get rid of the blue border. Great. Then I can make it like a little scroll. And maybe I can add a little bit of a border to the scroll there to make it really point out. So that's quite a different shape that was possible than before that might help tell your story. I also taught you a couple of different ways to do text. One, you can just insert a regular text box and make all the changes to both the text color and the border. I also taught you that you can take any shape and then you can type in it. That might help tell your story better. And again, you can change the font. And finally, we talked about insert word art that allows you to sort of emphasize your text. So again, the fill color is here, and the border is the outline. So again, some great ways to get started in photo collage using Google Drawing.